Hello everybody, it's Dr. Steve again here with Kineci, and this is your part 2 for understanding your pain and trying to figure out what to do for these painful parts. We are talking about plantar fasciitis in this series, and so in the first video I went through some of the education piece and then gave you the first ankle mobility exercise, and part of that education that I was talking about is how the hip and the ankle are BFFs, because when the ankle is dorsiflexion, that's when we need the hip to extend. And if there's a limitation at one end of the leg, that's going to affect and limit the other end of the leg. So to improve our dorsiflexion down at the bottom of the leg, we want to work on our hip mobility. So here's where we're going to do, I have just a regular chair, and it's set up basically in a doorway where you have the couple of door jambs to hang on to. But here's what we're going to do. One foot goes onto the chair. We're going to keep toes pointed forward, and then this back heel needs to stay down. So you're hanging on to the door jambs, and then we're bringing the body, and we're going to do our 3 directions. We're going to do our forward and back. We're going to go side to side, and then we're going to go in circles both ways. So ideally you want a stationary chair, not a rolling or sliding chair. You don't want that sliding away from you. But you will switch legs and repeat, but we're going to hit all 3 planes of motion, and that's where we're getting the ankle to work with the hip, because they are BFFs, and we're getting them both to move and groove in new and better ways. So be sure to stay tuned until part 3. And if you or anybody you know are struggling and suffering with the plantar fasciitis, bring them in to Kineci and let's figure out a plan for them. Okay, until then, keep moving everybody.